I've lived downtown for over 10 years now. Since I moved to Cincinnati, I've lived downtown. And I've enjoyed walking places, getting different places. And when this job opportunity came along, I wasn't a cyclist. And I got the job and they give me the kind of one demo bike we had. And I was like, well, if I got the job as the red bike guy, I've got to start using the bike. So I would take the bike and bike all over the city with it. And it was amazing how everything you kind of read about it, everything you learned about it was absolutely true. My experience with the red bike almost was like a precursor to how I knew it would work.
My name is Patrick Newton. I'm the treasurer of Cincinnati Red Bike.
There had been a group of leaders in Cincinnati that they had been working on it for about 4 years. They'd been studying bike share around the country, and they pulled together a feasibility study in partnership with the city.
It's been a pretty cool journey ever since to see it kind of grow from basically just an idea into having bikes all over the city of Cincinnati and now in northern Kentucky.
And they'd kind of taken it as far as they could go as a volunteer group. And they decided that really what they needed to get to the next level was they needed to bring on an executive director. I was really interested in helping to create a new system of public transportation and bringing something new to Cincinnati.
I got involved from the outset, helping sort of set up the organization, and I've stayed on the board. And the feedback from the riders has been great.
The selling point of Red Bike for me is the ability to get around from point A to point B efficiently.
They love the easy use, they love how easy it is to get around.
It's great to ride from Washington Park over to the other side over the Rhine to downtown at the Banks and not have to worry about getting in and out of a car.
For the most part, we've found that we've got a pretty equal number of sort of pleasure users who just like to ride it on the weekends, but also people that use it for more utilitarian purposes, going to and from the grocery store or to and from places around downtown if they work.
One of the things I'm really proud of is that unlike a lot of cities that have a 30-minute limit for bike rides, we went with a 60-minute limit. And I think that's really important because it allows folks to not only use bike share and red bike to get from point A to point B and to make kind of those short little trips and connect around to where they're trying to go in terms of transit, but it also allows people to use the red bike to get out and to kind of really experience the city.
Taking the bikes, there's an app that allows you to know where the next bike stop is, as well as the messaging that comes to your phones to let you know that everything was done properly. Once you dock your bike for the first time, you've pretty much got it down. The next time you know exactly what you're doing, you can grab your bike and go.
I think people from throughout the region are coming downtown, and the bike is the perfect way to get around and kind of see all the new stuff.
I live downtown, I walk to work. My initial reaction, I was really excited, but I also I remember thinking like this was a really, really good idea. I hope more people know about it.
We've been trying to make sure that we're thinking about economic diversity among our members to make sure that we're serving all possible users and being one of the best bike share systems in the United States.
I do feel that like, hey, this is here, come be a part of this.
I really don't know if there's been any significant negative feedback. Pretty much as soon as we launched, other communities came to us almost immediately and said, hey, we want to be part of this. Seeing Cincinnati be successful in the transit front lends some credibility to the things that we're building here.
Creating that connection helps to kind of supercharge everything that's been happening as far as development in our core.
We thought we'd be successful, but never really had any idea it would be as successful as it has been.
In the lead up to launching Red Bike, I really had a good feeling this was going to be successful for a lot of people. They want to get places, they want to live in this kind of environment, and this really kind of fuels that and makes it run.